everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor Marie. I am an intuitive, and I'm here to help you guys understand foundationally all about reflections, all about the obstacles going on in your life, and I want to help you guys get to that next level. In this video, I want to lay a very, very nice foundation for the next 6 months, showing up every single day for you guys to help you guys get those really big manifestations that we all want, crave, need. We all desire those things, right? So, before I show you guys anything horse related, I am a horse girl at heart. I love horses. I love animals. I love all things equestrian. And I'm here to help you guys understand horses better, understand animals better. But before we can get into that, we have to understand reflections. A lot of people don't know how they've created their life. They did it because of a soul lesson. A soul lesson is see what doesn't work so that we can find a higher frequency way of doing something. That is a soul lesson. And I don't want you guys to have to build something for so long and then have it crash because of a reflection, because of an obstacle that we didn't see over time. So before I get into showing you guys any of the horse related stuff that I have going on with me, I want to lay foundations for the next 6 months of what it takes to work on reflections to get you to be able to hold something really cool like a horse in your life, or a dog, or be able to train dogs and horses and cats and whatever you're into. We have to understand reflections. Reflections are just our subconscious mind pushed out in our reality that's running a script. Our script could be I don't feel enough. Mine lately has been I don't feel enough in family. Is that the truth? Is that the ultimate truth? No, so I have to talk myself through the reflection of why I am enough in family to get my brain on board with the bigger manifestation that I'm calling in, okay? But when it comes to horses, everybody wants a horse. Everybody wants a horse. Everybody wants and thinks that it's just going to be the coolest thing ever. It's way more responsibility than a lot of people think. And I know you guys, you're like, she's going to go down the rabbit hole of why having a horse is not the best thing ever. But I have to get you there in order to stay neutral on this topic. Horses are amazing, but they're a lot of work. They're a lot of work, and the reflections are going to be massive if you haven't aligned yourself with the tools, with the source knowledge, because horses hold a very, very high frequency. Like I've told you guys before, they're usually around the 450 range as far as frequency goes. And a lot of people don't understand how reflections work, and that's why I'm here to help you guys with understanding what this means. Whether it's a horse not coming to the fence when you want to catch it, a horse colicking, something as severe as colicking, a horse not wanting to be saddled, horses not wanting to be broken, all of these different things, they all come down to a lesson that we're here to learn. Or even let's say somebody's like, I no longer have the funds or the time or the priority to make a horse happen in my life. Those are all reflections. If you have a heart want, that means your soul's pulling you toward it. It's just about getting the human on board with its limiting beliefs to get there. Now, the limiting belief isn't going to change overnight. Okay, I can't just say with an affirmation, oh, I love myself and I get a horse now. That's not how that works. Um, your soul has all of these things lined up for you, but you have got to get your human on board with the bigger version that can actually sustain the thing. So that's why I'm here. And my phone's probably going to get really hot because it just overheated. I tried to go live earlier, but my phone overheated, and that's not a great time. So, with that being said, I wanted to get on here before any of the horse stuff, any of the horse content comes to you, because it all comes down to reflections. And I've had the biggest obstacles happen in my life to the point where I was screaming, crying, and throwing up every single day. Car being repossessed, being evicted from an apartment, being homeless for some time, not having a dime to my name, not having money for gas, and I've also had a bullet go a foot from my head when I was asleep in an apartment. So when you guys are like, oh, I'm going through this obstacle, I can help you find a solution. Don't you worry about it. I've found a solution for almost everything, and there isn't always a solution to all things. source, God, creator would not create you without also creating a solution to your problem. So that's where we can go into intuition and be like, oh, all you have to do is XYZ. We'll get some kind of opening within the next 72 hours and we restore peace to the land. But anyway, we have to go into, before we talk about horses on my channel, before I bring you to the barn, before I'm showing you horses, all of these things, I have to get you guys on board with reflections. Reflections are key to having the big life. And then when you see the horses and when you see the house, when you see all the things, it's because we've mastered reflections. We've mastered all of the things that could go wrong, Murphy's Law also, these universal laws, and then we've also mastered understanding all of the components so that we don't have to build something for 10 years and then watch it crash. It's just going to be a constant in your life. Same with money. Money can be constant in your life when you understand it as a formula. And I was talking to you guys before my phone overheated. That's also a reflection for me, my phone overheating. It's very hot out. It's 94 degrees out right now. I have the AC running. I like sitting in my car because the acoustics are really good, but I could probably find another place to record it, but this is just a great place right now. But we have to understand how reflections work, okay? So you're walking your dog's pulling you. That is a reflection. Your horse has colic. That's a reflection. Your horse has a weird foot thing, like something, I don't know, let's say something is weird with their hoof, they're sensitive, there's like growth in the foot, that is a reflection for you. And it all depends on what animals we're corded into, so that's also helpful to know with an intuitive if you're working with one. All of these things have solutions. It's just about getting our human on board with the higher frequency way of dealing with something, which would be taking action and getting your emotions in alignment. So with that being said, I am going to show up for the next 6 months for you guys. If you guys have any questions for me, feel completely free to ask in my comment section. I also have my Instagram where I keep you guys up to date with all the horse things I have going on in my life. My Instagram is just dogs and horses, dogs and horses, dogs and horses. So if you guys are into dogs or horses, I love you guys with my whole heart, and I'll talk to you real soon. Bye.